Welcome to IMDurm, where every case is real, every detail is disturbing. And the truth? It's always darker than fiction. From the most infamous killers to chilling cases you've never heard of. We don't just tell stories, we uncover them. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. The top 5 female killers in Florida history. Welcome to our deep dive into some of the darkest corners of Florida's criminal history. Today we're focusing on the top 5 female killers in Florida history. These women's stories are haunting, complex, and often reveal disturbing truths about human nature, justice, and society. Florida is no stranger to strange and tragic crime stories, but these cases stand out for their brutality, mystery, and lasting impact. Let's begin. At number 5, Ana Trujillo. Though Ana's brutal crime happened in Texas, her case caught national attention, including here in Florida, because of the shocking violence and the unusual weapon she used, her own stiletto heel. In June 2013, Ana and her boyfriend, Stefan Anderson, were involved in a heated argument. During the fight, Ana picked up one of her high-heeled shoes, a sharp 5.5-inch stiletto, and repeatedly struck Stefan in the head, delivering 25 blows. The attack was savage and unrelenting. Stefan was found dead at the scene. Ana claimed she acted in self-defense, alleging that Stefan was abusive and attacked her first. But evidence showed the wounds were inconsistent with self-defense. Prosecutors highlighted Ana's history of violence and argued the killing was intentional. Her trial was widely covered in the media. She was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. The case is a chilling reminder that sometimes the deadliest weapons are the ones closest to us. In this case, a woman's shoe. Number 4 is Christine Falling, one of Florida's most disturbing serial killers. Born and raised in Perry, Florida, Christine was a troubled young woman. Between 1980 and 1982, while working as a babysitter and nursing assistant in small Florida towns, she suffocated at least 5 young children and 1 elderly man. Many of the children died under suspicious circumstances that were initially ruled as natural causes or medical conditions. Parents were shocked, and the community was devastated. Christine's crimes were uncovered only after the death of 10-week-old Travis Coleman, who was smothered in 1982. The medical examiner's autopsy raised alarms, and an investigation was launched. When police confronted Christine, she confessed to the killings, claiming that voices told her to kill these children. She pled guilty to 3 counts of murder and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Christine's case is chilling because it reveals the terrifying possibility of evil hiding behind the trusted role of a caretaker. Her story forced Florida to rethink how child deaths are investigated and how vulnerable children can be. At number 3, Aileen Wuornos, possibly Florida's most infamous female serial killer. Her story is well known, but the details are as disturbing as ever. Between 1989 and 1990, Aileen killed 7 men in Central Florida. She targeted mostly middle-aged or older men, many of whom she met while working as a prostitute along highways. Aileen claimed self-defense, telling police the men tried to sexually assault her. But her method was brutal. She shot each victim, often multiple times. She was arrested in 1991, thanks largely to the cooperation of her girlfriend, Tyria Moore, who wore a wire during police interviews. At trial, the public learned about Aileen's troubled past, a childhood marked by abuse, abandonment, and trauma, painting a complex picture of a woman caught between victim and perpetrator. She was sentenced to death and executed by lethal injection in 2002. Her story inspired the Academy Award-winning film Monster, which highlighted themes of trauma, mental illness, and survival. Aileen's case remains a haunting chapter in Florida's crime history, provoking debate about the nature of justice and the factors that drive people to violence. Coming in at number 2, Judy Buenoano, known as Florida's Black Widow. Her crimes spanned over a decade, and her victims were the people closest to her. Judy's first known murder was in 1971 when she poisoned her husband, James Goodyear, with arsenic. The death appeared natural, and she collected life insurance money. 7 years later, her boyfriend Bobby Joe Morris died under similar suspicious circumstances, also poisoned with arsenic. But Judy's most shocking crime was the death of her son, Michael. In 1980, during a canoe trip, Judy sabotaged his leg braces, causing him to drown. She again collected life insurance on Michael. Finally, in 1983, she attempted to kill her fiancé with a car bomb. He survived and went to the police, leading to Judy's arrest. Her trial revealed a cold, calculating woman who used poison and manipulation to kill and profit. She was convicted and sentenced to death, becoming the first woman executed in Florida since 1848, when the state reintroduced capital punishment. Judy Buenoano's story is a dark example of how greed and cruelty can intertwine with deadly consequences. And finally, number 1, Casey Anthony. Few cases have gripped Florida and the nation like the disappearance of Casey's 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee, in 2008. For 31 days, Casey failed to report Kaylee missing. During that time, she was seen partying, getting tattoos, and even entering hot body contests. When police searched Casey's car, they found a strong odor of decomposition and hair clippings that did not match Kaylee's known hair. Investigators also uncovered disturbing internet searches on Casey's laptop. Terms like chloroform, neck breaking, and foolproof suffocation. In December 2008, Kaylee's skeletal remains were discovered in a wooded area near Casey's home. Casey was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. But after a highly publicized trial in 2011, she was acquitted of murder and manslaughter charges. The verdict shocked many, sparking nationwide debate about justice, evidence, and media influence. Today, Casey Anthony remains a controversial figure, often called the most hated woman in America, and her case continues to fascinate and horrify true crime fans. These 5 women left a dark and unforgettable mark on Florida's history. Some acted out of rage, some out of greed, and others from places we can barely understand. Their crimes challenge us to look deeper into human psychology, the justice system, and the society that shapes these tragedies. Thanks for watching IMDurm. Subscribe for more true crime stories that go deeper than the headlines. Like, comment, share, and never forget. Every killer has a story. We just tell it better. This is IMDurm. Until next time, stay curious and stay careful.